Good afternoon, good evening. Broadcasting from the abandoned channel. We have one person in the chat. Hello, how you doing? Two people. All right. So I haven't been on in a while, probably a couple weeks maybe. I don't even know. I don't even remember last time I was live. So I keep getting crapped on by everybody that I'm not doing my live shows. But there is a reason. Not a bad reason, but probably the next month or so I'll be able to do it more often. So I hope everybody's doing well. I'm taking a drive, so this show might not be that long. So I sent the fellas the link. I'll see if they want to come up. So I am freshly back from a small vacation. I went to Pennsylvania to visit my wife's sister. We usually try to go once a year, and in that trip we got to go to Gettysburg, and it was really neat. That's my thumbnail is one of the generals. I can't remember his name actually, but he was set on top of that hill to oversee all the rebels coming in, and it was just really surreal. It was incredible. I didn't think it was going to be super. Michael, what's up? I didn't think it was going to be like super exciting, but we took the bus tour, and the tour guide was absolutely amazing. He was really good, and he explained so much in so little time. And then we went and walked around like in the little Gettysburg City or whatever. What's up, Mike F? Michael and Mike F, the only ones talking. I appreciate you. So yeah, it was fun. And when we came back, my son he's got his permit. He doesn't have his license yet. And so as soon as we hit New York State, he was allowed to drive again. And yeah, no, I get it. And I don't know what got into his head, but like he thought he had to pass everybody on the throughway, and he was driving way too aggressive for somebody who's on their permit. And let's just say that it's supposed to be a nice scenic ride home turned into a stressful, anxious, almost ready to tell him to pull the fuck over and get out, and I'm driving again mode. So I want to have a talk with him later at night because he was mad at me. He told me I was acting like my father. How do you like that? How do you like that? I was told I was acting like my father. But whatever. That's good in a lot of ways. So, Sunday morning, I woke up, I didn't sleep very well during the whole trip because I'm just starting to get like 5 hours of sleep with my knee. It's letting me sleep for 5 hours now. Before it was only 2 and 3 hours at a time. Are you sure that stress wasn't just you? No, it was just, like I said, Mike, he was just driving. I don't want him developing really bad habits right now. You know what I mean? Like, if I can nip it now and keep him safe later, then I'm going to yell and scream and do whatever. Although I didn't yell. I really didn't. I just got a blunt way of coming across without having to yell. You guys know me like that, so what's it called? So that Sunday, we went to Gettysburg Monday, but Sunday morning, me and my daughter got up a little early, and we drove to the midpoint of me and ALV's residence to a little restaurant, diner, whatever you want to call it. I think it was called the Hometown Restaurant or whatever. I don't know. But it was in Brainington, Pennsylvania. Never heard of it. But we met ALV, and if you guys pay attention to the shorts and ALV's channel, he posted a picture. You can see that we met. And it's crazy because the short that I put's got over 1,000 hits on it. It's crazy. Like, I thought I'd get like 50, just like our people, and that'd be it. But no, it's cool. But ALV is exactly the same person he is online Same with Dean Do, same with James, same with Co-Train. We're all the same people. There's no fakeness. And that's what's great about our group. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Michael. I felt like I did say that to my wife, not in front of my son. I said, "Man, maybe it's my fault. Maybe maybe he's picking up on how I drove and whatever." And it's like when the kid gets caught smoking pot, and he's like, the dad's like, "Where'd you learn how to do this? Where'd you get this?" "I learned it from you, Dad. I learned it from you." And then father's all sad and disappointed in himself. So yeah, that's probably maybe it's my fault. Maybe because I will say that I could be an aggressive driver here and there. So it's about to get real aggressive real soon as I hit the thruway. So I live in Erie County, and they have for 10 days in August, I think it's the second week in August, the Erie County Fair. This is a gigantic fair. It's pretty big. And I think the only one in the state that's bigger is the Syracuse one. But there's a lot of traffic, lots and lots of traffic. So yesterday I didn't really run into it. But today, I don't know. We'll see what today brings. So I don't go to the fair anymore. It's overpriced. People are it's overcrowded. I don't know. I don't even think I took my kids there that much. There's other amusement parks to take them to. My grandfather is the opposite. Or granddaughter, I'm sorry. Oh, that's good. That's good, but yeah, my son has no fear, none. I don't know. It's just crazy. You'd think he was fucking driving a Porsche when we were on the thruway. Yeah, so the fair's going on till I think it started midweek last week, and it'll go all the way through this week. And they have like concert nights, and they have a demolition derby at the end, and it's I don't know. I don't care for it. I'm even though I DJ and I'm could be the center of attention in a lot of crowds over the summer, and have no issue or anxiety with that, talking in front of everybody. I just don't like the other kinds of crowds with all strangers and wackos and weirdos and people who just flatly just don't give a what. So yeah, so I don't know. The fair doesn't do anything for me. There's people that every single year they can't wait to go to the fair and eat all the garbage food and probably save all their money to get ripped off by a fucking $15 hamburger and the $8 thing of fries. I don't know, just not for me. Cinnamon Girl, how are you? Yeah, I don't know. I just don't get it. That doesn't do anything for me anymore. It doesn't. It really doesn't. I'd rather go watch the races or something, which I haven't been able to do all summer. Believe it or not, around here we have a 8 Mile drag strip, and that also acts as a stock car. It modifies and stuff. It's a pretty cool track, Lancaster. It's actually Lancaster, New York. And if you research that track, there was actually years ago, I think it was in the 80s. I wish Dean was here. There was a Hells Angels and I forget the other biker club that was involved, but there was a big shootout at that lane. They had a meet there or something at the drag strip, and yeah, they got in a big argument and people got shot. And it was crazy. Yeah, no, I hear you, Cinnamon Girl. Yeah, I don't mind going to football games and baseball games and stuff like that, but I don't know, bigger crowds, the fair. I don't know. Fair don't, like I said, doesn't do anything for me. I don't ride rides anymore. I can't. I went on this little stupid roller coaster with my son years ago, and my equilibrium was screwed up for 2 days. It was a disaster. So, but yeah, I don't know. It doesn't do it for me anymore. So today I got some things to do during the day. I have a photo booth outing tonight. And then tomorrow afternoon, early afternoon, I have to be to Theendu's Union picnic. They asked me to do the music for Theendu's Union picnic tomorrow. So I got somewhat of a full weekend. At least I'm making a little bit of money. Happy about that. And back in the saddle again, more or less. I got to really watch what I do. You know, I told people, everybody that hired me, I said, I'm going to need help lifting stuff because I'm not, I can't really mess with that yet. So, and if I really feel uncomfortable about it, I'll bring someone with me or whatever. But, so yeah, I heard, before I decided to do this quick live, the guy on the radio said, he's wanted callers to call in or whatever, and he said, is there a job that you could be too good looking for? So once again, is there a job that you're too good looking for? Do you cause a distraction? Do you make people feel uncomfortable because of your looks or this or that? And the example that he brought up is, you don't want to go to some female super good looking doctor for your rash on your butt or your back or somewhere, or, and I could see that. You know what I mean? You're just like shy or embarrassed or whatever. So I don't know what other jobs. I mean, the thing that came to my mind was doctor, because obviously, but these people, they see all sorts of shapes, sizes, ages, and whatever. So it probably doesn't even faze them, either way. So I'm just trying to think of what other. I mean, like a bartender. You get a good-looking guy attending bar, good-looking lady bartending. Yeah, but that's going to probably bring them more tips, so it's good on their end, more or less, I guess, because they, these people think they got a shot with them if they give them tips. I see that more often than none, but Godfather Jr. and go with you, yeah. I'm driving, though, Mike. I'm driving. So, but yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was we don't got many people in the chat, so there's not that much input we can do on it, but I don't know, that's a weird question. It's a weird question. So, but yeah, so I'll probably have some sort of new news, I don't know, within the next month, hopefully. And it's good stuff. And I'll leave it at that. I know that's kind of a cliffhanger, but good things are in motion. Let's put it that way. Good things are in motion. I'm feeling much better. I'm getting around. I'm not able to knock down buildings or nothing like that yet, but I'm getting my spirits, my confidence is going way back up again. So, I can't really complain. I just, whenever the case is, or whatever the case is, I just can't wait to get back to working full time and earning a full time wage and stuff like that. It's been pretty tough. It's been pretty tough getting through these months with minimal income, but I always pull through either way. So, oh wow, oh,
it's going down.
Going down. Look at you.
I just seen you were live.
Yeah, I didn't give no notice or nothing like that. So, look at him. So if anybody knows Theendu, he is at the new Buffalo Bills Stadium. So they are planning on having that for the next season to be open by 2026, and it's directly across the street from the old, not the old, but the current Highmark Stadium, but everybody calls it the Ralph Wilson Stadium, the Rich Stadium. But yeah, Theendu is a big part of constructing this giant. It's enormous. Like he was talking about it with VK Skip yesterday on Dean Live, and the stadium is enormous. I should drive by and give Dean the finger because I'm pretty much in his area at this moment. I could probably drive right up on you. Maybe I'll go across the street from you at Tim Hortons. You're muted if you can't hear me. You're muted.
Sorry, I hit the mute button by mistake.
Oh, you're fine. I thought you were doing that because of the machine there, but.
Yeah, that was nice. I did that though. Yeah.
You want me to drive by and give you the finger? I'm approaching Orchard Park right now.
Are you? Come on. I wish I could get you in here right now, but.
Nah, that's all right.
All right, let me get back. I wanted to show you and say hello. All right, Booms, have a good show.
Good stuff. All righty, thank you. Who do we have here? ALV's in the house? How does the artist feel about her brother's driving? No, but she's quiet. She just, but she did say, because he almost went through fuck man, hang on guys. He almost went through a pretty long yellow light, and he had a lot of time to stop, and I'm like, no, and he stopped at the red light, and she mentioned something to me after, like when we were home for hours, she said, do you think he was going to go through that light? And I said, yes. I said, that's why I had to make him stop. So she got nervous a few times, and my wife was in the back seat, and she's like, you need to stop doing whatever you're doing, you're making me sick. So when he was making her car sick. So like I said, I wouldn't talk about it or complain about it if it wasn't legit. Believe me. Am I missing ALV? You look fine to me. Get back to work. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I couldn't go back. I couldn't go back to doing what I was doing right now. That's on the back burner. You know what I mean? There's, unless they let me sit in the office, which didn't happen last time. So unless I could start climbing on equipment and unloading trucks, that's the only way I can go back, and I'm nowhere near that. I still got physical therapy for that. Yeah, well, hopefully Dindu stays nice and cool, man. It's supposed to hit 89 degrees here today. So hopefully his day goes by fast and he keeps hydrated and stays out of the sun. So Dindu has suspenders on. Yeah. I don't know why of all people he'd have suspenders on. It's to hold his pants on. Not he'd probably fall off. He doesn't have a waist. So yeah. Yeah, he knows. Dindu knows that he's on the home stretch, man. He's rounding the last quarter mile there. He's on the home stretch. Gets a little more time under his belt for the year, and maybe he pulls the plug, and then I put him to work for me. I'll put him to work for me. Like I said, I'll have him run in the photo booths, and yeah. I'll put him on the microphone, too. I'll let him introduce all the brides and grooms from now on. He'd probably be good at it. But, oh, man. What is today? Is today Friday? Holy shit. I didn't know what day today was. I just knew that tomorrow you have a photo booth at night. Saturday you got to do the next day you got to DJ. I'm not even paying attention. Yeah, he'd be good at it, but he'd have to watch his language. Even though I got a pretty, even though I swear a lot, you wouldn't know on the microphone. Let's put it that way. So, Friday, yes, Friday. It's Friday all day, and I might have to take my phone to Verizon and smash it all over the wall because my hotspot on my phone is not working. It says it engages And then it goes on. It does it like 100 miles an hour, on, off, on, off, on, off. And the hotspot is very, very crucial, like when I'm out with the photo booth and when I'm DJing. Very crucial. Especially if the place doesn't have Wi-Fi for me to tap into. And a lot of times I don't even like using their Wi-Fi because it sucks. So the hotspot, I pay extra for it a month. This phone's not even a year old, and it's not detected it. So I wound up contacting Verizon on their app, and we're gonna go through on the back end here and do some things and this and that, and it still wouldn't connect. So I don't know. If I get time, if I just had an update, Anthony, I think you have an update on your iPhone that's coming tonight. So I just did it earlier, and I updated my phone. So maybe once I get parked and settled, I'm gonna try to see if the hotspot works, and if it doesn't, then I might have to take it to a store. I don't know what else to do. Thindu is a great DJ name. Yeah, well, that would be a definite conversation piece, like, where's that name from? And then if he tells them, they're like, oh, okay. Yeah. Like, I've had people ask me, what's your DJ name? And I tell them my full name. Like, well, you got to have a nickname, right? No, I'm 44 years old. I don't make my own music. I don't, play clubs, and I don't promote myself like that. Promote my company, not my DJ. And a couple times I did say DJ Toddfather, just to appease a few people, but I don't come off and say it. If you actually look up on YouTube, there is an actual DJ Toddfather. So I'm sure he was a DJ before me. So he's an older guy or whatever. So I'm not about to go on him or whatever. But what the hell do we got going on here? So good to hear you back at it. Yeah, Sweet Tea, it's going to be short-lived. I'm at my destination. What am I at? 23 minutes. That's it. I'll stay on for a couple more minutes, but yeah, you're right. He knew on the mic there better not be kids around. Or if the kids are out of control, that's when you put them on the mic. So, but let me see here. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Sorry, this is a short-lived show, but I am at where I need to be, and I need to get in because my appointment's in 5 minutes. So, it's good to see everybody. Whoever came in the chat, thanks for participating. And like I said, probably within the next month or so, I'll start coming on live more and go from there. So, guys, have a great day. Like I always say, be safe, be productive, watch your back. I'm out of here.